Hi guys, in this episode we are going to build a React Native to-do list application. In this application we can add multiple tasks to this to-do list, and we can, once the task is completed, we can strike off the task. So let's dive into the code. We have the boilerplate code. First, create a folder named src. Inside src, create a folder named screens. Inside screens, to-dos list. We need three files: to-dos list.js, index.js, styles.js. Inside our to-dos list.js, import boilerplate code for a functional component and export this component inside index, export from to-dos list, and import the to-dos list component inside app.js. Import inside src screens to-dos list. And inside our to-dos list, let's import style sheet from React Native and create a constant styles equals style sheet dot create a container with the display of flex and flex value of 1. Style equals styles dot container. Let's give a title of to-dos. Wrap this content inside a safe area view. Let's give some styling to this title. Style equals styles dot title. Title font size of 18, font weight bold. Text align center. Perfect. Now we need to list the task items in this screen. So we are using flat list to list the items. So import the flat list from React Native. Flat list receive data. So create a variable data using useState React hook. So import useState from React and define useState data we can give a dummy data. ID is 1, title task 1, and active false, and render item equal render item const render item write an arrow function and return. Let's try by return the dummy data. Tasks is working. As you can see, task will be appear here. Instead of tasks, we need to wrap the content from data to this render item. So we will receive uh, data item from render item and displays item dot title. Oh, something went wrong. It is not working. We pass data inside the render item. We have item here. Yes. Now we can see title 1 will be see here. So next is we can give an add button at the top of the screen to add items to this list. So for first, let's give some styling to this safe area view. Style equals styles dot content container. Display flex and flex value 1. Okay, then um, inside a view, instead of view we can use touchable opacity. Touchable opacity. Image source equals require inside assets images add.png. Let's adjust the size of the image. Style equals styles dot add icon. Width of let's give a width of 30 and height 30. Put it inside this safe area view. Let's increase the size 50. Okay, so looks better, and align this button at the center. So styles dot add button wrapper. Align items center. Nice. So now what we want to do is when we press this add icon, A modal pop-up will be appear to collect the details of this task. So import the model from React Native. And modal transparent true and visible. Let's declare another variable using React hook. Use state is model visible. Initially it will be false. When we press this, so visible, it will be is model visible. And when we press this button, a function need to be triggered to show the pop model. So on press open model. Const open model set is model visible true, or we don't need this. Set model visible to true. Let's give some styling to this model. Style equals styles dot model. Height is 50%. Let's open this. Let's give a view inside the model. Style equals styles dot model content wrapper. We don't need to give style here. Instead, we can do the styling inside model content wrapper. So give a height of 50% and margin top of auto, background color green. Yeah, as you can see, the model appear here. Inside the model, we need a button to close this model. For that, inside this view, can create a touchable opacity. Inside the touchable opacity, give an image. This image will be a close button icon. So a source equals require path of the image is assets images class.png and give some styles dot class icon, width of 20 and height of 20. Let's give some padding to this model, padding of 15, and align the item to the right. Style equals styles dot close button wrapper. Inside close button wrapper, text align items to flex end. When we press this close button, that model pop-up will be disappear. So on press, set is model visible to false. Yeah, it's working fine. So now we need an input field to collect the task title and a save button to add the item to this existing list. So first, inside a view, create a text input, a placeholder. Please enter the task title. Style. Let's give some styling to this content. Styles dot input wrapper. Give a margin top of 30. Style equal styles dot text input padding 15 and background color of white. Give a font size of 20. Then let's give a save button. So touchable opacity, inside the touchable opacity give the text content, that is save. Give some styling to this button, styles dot button wrapper. background color of white and margin top 15, let's give 30, padding of 15, and place this text at the center. So text align center. Give a margin of 60. Yeah, yeah, it's look good. Now when we save button pressed, what press and press, save title, const before that we need to bind this text with a constant variable, not the variable, with a uh, use state hook constant. So const no use state title, set title, initially it will be empty, inside text input, won't change text, text text change txt change, or we can use like this, set title of text. When a text changes, it will be assigned to that constant title. So when we save, this item will be added to the data. So for that we need a variable array, new array equals, using spread operator, copy the data inside new array and add the new item to this array. For that we can push new array dot push id will be new array dot length plus 1 and title will be title active false, and then set data new array. Now we can test this. Just add an item task to and save. The new item will be added to this list. Now the next task is to add a checkbox near to this title. So we can use React Native community checkbox. So React Native checkbox. Install this checkbox. then port npx port install. Okay, now the checkbox is installed. So first we will import checkbox from React Native Community checkbox, and copy this, paste right here. Disable will be false, value will be item dot active. On value change, const value. We need to access the index of this task, so we also return index, pass index here, index. Okay, now what we need to do is, let's create an array, new array equal data, and new array of index dot active equals just opposite of this value. That means toggle this value. Then set data new array. Uh, let's give some styling to this task list. So inside this render item, style equals styles dot no. Task item. Flex direction row, and align items center, and inside the title give some styling, style styles dot title, font size of 20, margin left 50. Subtitle, title is already there, so we can use subtitle. Margin bottom 15, and give a padding of 15. Yes. So next task is when we click an item, that title also will be striked. So which means we can use this styling. So inside subtitle, let's give it an array and text decoration line. If the task, if item dot active is true, then line through, else none. So when we click an item, that item will be striked. We can add a new item, task 3 and task 4, and check the items completed. So this is how we can build a simple to-do list application using React Native.